Yeah, I know we haven't done. With the weekend coming up, it's probably apropos. People will be trying to decide whether to hit the Smithsonian or maybe do a little Hobbledogaga. In which case, let's take another look at the Greaseman Hobbledogaga Handbook. This time, Chapter 53. Airport Hobbledogaga. Oh, no, not with fellow travelers, but with those maggoty people that solicit money. Yeah, they got these people, the Reverend Sun Young Moon, the Hare Krishnas, oftentimes after a business trip, or if you just feel like a little weekend fun, hit the airport. I've been very successful, but you gotta play it just right. See, some of these girls that come up to you, they ain't bad looking. They always send the nicest ones to the airport, so that the uninitiated will let them pin the flower on them before you actually shoulder them out of the way. Sometimes they're nice just to knock out of the way when you're in a bad mood, but if you'd like to Hobbledogaga, look at them. Some of them ain't bad. They're fanatics, they got a little glow in their eye, but they're pretty good Hobbledogaga. Here's how you handle it. When you see there's a couple of good-looking ones there in the airport, you quickly run to the magazine stand, get change of a 10, get 10 $1 bills. And then walk along like you're just a traveler, just staring into space, not actually looking at them. Of course, those maggots will glom on you right away and say, "Hi, we're pinning flowers on all the pretty men today." And then, you let them put the flower on there. "Would you like to give a donation to the Church of Reverend Sun Young Moon?" And then you look at her, and then you say, "My God, I've never felt like this before. I think I can feel the Reverend's message. Donation? I'd love to give a donation." You break out your wallet, you got those 10 singles, you throw them up in the air. They go, "Oh my God!" And everybody scrambles for the dollar bills, and you say, "I've never felt like this before. I think I'm actually feeling, my God, would you touch me? Put your hand on my chest." And as she puts her hand on your chest, you say, yes, I feel the peace. After all this while, I feel the peace. I'm alive. I want to join you. And you take off your suit jacket, you throw it down on the ground. "I'm free at last. All this while I've been dealing with all my stocks and my bonds and my home and my Porsche and my Mercedes. I want to give it all to the Reverend." Well, needless to say, these nutcases there'll think right away, you're another fanatic like them. So you say, "Would you come with me? Come with me. I want to sign everything over. Come on, let's go to the house. I want to grab my deed. I want to get the registration of my Porsche and Mercedes. I want to sign it all over to the Reverend. I want to join you." She'll say, "Well, can I bring my friends?" You say, "Well, come back and get them. I want to leave with you right now because you're the one that showed me the way of the Reverend." And you grab her hand and you start leaving there. And you run to where your car is parked. Meanwhile, she's all excited, thinking she's won a convert, thinking maybe they'll give her an extra bowl of gruel when she gets back to the little place they all live at. You get in the car and you just smile, keep smiling, talk real excited, because that's how they get, when they think they got a live one. You just say, "Yeah, I never felt like this, I hate to say this, but I have never felt more romantic in all my life. Do you mind? Do you think the Reverend would mind if I kissed you?" "No, it's a celebration of joy." "That's right, it's a celebration of joy." You put your lips on up, and then you got it right there. Every now and then just throw your head back and shout something about the Reverend, and she's yours. Right there in the short-term parking lot of National Airport. I mean, it works like a charm, but you gotta keep yelling, "Oh, yes, I see the glory, I see the joy, I see the glory, I see the joy, I see the glory." And there you are. And then, of course, in the aftermath, you say, "All right, let's go back and get your friends." What do you say? "I want everybody to see the house we'll all be living in, see the cars we'll all be driving." And you drive her right back to whatever airline you came out of. And she's gonna say, "All right, I'll go get my friends." And she'll leap out and stop there at the doorway to the airport and say, "As we say with the Reverend, peace is with us." That's when you smile and drop your car in gear and say, "As we say in old Mexico City, hey, man."